colony review. Can I have someone tell me how many colonies there were in total? Chloe. 13, yes. Can someone actually turn to your neighbor and see if you can name 3 different colonies? Okay, bring it back in. Okay, can someone raise your hand and tell me a colony that was named? Dexter. North Carolina. Finley. New Jersey. I love the accent. Yes. Jackson. Pennsylvania. Yes. Sierra. New York. Georgia. Virginia.
North Carolina.
Ooh, both the Carolinas. Yes, Torrin. Massachusetts. McKenna. Virginia. Isaac, I saw your hand.
I put mine down.
That's okay.
Massachusetts Bay.
Massachusetts Bay was a part of Massachusetts, which was a colony, right? Yes. Sachi. Georgia. Yes. Charlie? Perfect. You guys know it. I'm impressed. Okay. Who was in charge of the colonies? Who was the boss? What was the government like? Torrin.
The government was in charge.
Yes, the government was in charge. But what was the government? What was the name of that? Go for it. Come back. Was there a president like there's a president today?
No.
No.
There was a leader. There was more like a leader.
There was a king. Yes. Who was the king?
George. King Henry.
Where was he from? Was he from Washington, D.C.? Was he from Spain? Thank you, Charlie. It was the British, right? The British king was in charge of the colonies, right? Absolutely. So was America really in charge of what was going on in their land? No. Was that a good thing or kind of a bad thing?
Good thing, because I got it. The only bad thing about it was I didn't do it.
Oh dear. Okay, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to pass out an article. Yes. Okay, so I wasn't here yesterday, but I heard that you guys did something cool with pennies. Something cool, maybe not.
That's not cool. That's
Not
sad.
cool?
It was
Okay.
sad. Lily was crying. It
What
was
was
awesome
the-
because they kept all 7.
What was the purpose of the activity?
Was
Was it to learn?
Yeah.
Can I be the only voice I hear? Okay, hands down 1 second. I promise we'll have plenty of time. So was the point of the penny activity, was that to teach you about money?
No.
Yes. What was the point?
It was to teach you that
I'll say it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Taxes, right? Yes. How did it make you feel? What were some feelings that you had?
Sad.
Okay.
was
When your hands are up, I will call on you. And I
Yeah.
promise everyone will get to share their thoughts in some way, shape, or form. Finley, you've had your hand up for a minute. How did the tax activity make you feel?
Well, we had to pay to use the bathroom. I had to wait all the way until it was lunch to use the bathroom.
And was that not fun? What was it like? What did you
It
feel?
was not fun.
No.
I used to sneak to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Me
You guys could sing
Yeah,
out.
we
Isaac,
did.
how did it? Isaac, you got the floor, friend.
Well, like, another thing that the tax teaches you is don't waste your money.
You had to be a little more stingy about your money, right? Will?
Can I say 2 things? Jonah tried to steal. Jonah tried to pickpocket. And and so did you. You bumped into me.
No, I didn't. I wasn't trying to pickpocket him.
You actually bumped into me, and I thought you were trying to pickpocket me.
Shut up!
And then Miss
Stop it!
Okay.
glared at me.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, how did the tax activity make you feel?
Sad.
Not good. I can see on your face that it was kind of like a
It was my weapon.
kind of a bummer. Yes.
Irritating.
Irritated, yes. Okay, next question, hands down. Alright, friends, I should be the only one talking, no side conversations for now, please. Isaac, can you sit down? Thank you. I promise I see your hand. I'll call on you in a minute. Okay, so do you think this activity was fair, or do you think it was pretty unfair? Thumbs up if you agree it was fair. Thumbs down if you're like, boo, that was totally unfair. Totally unfair. Oh, Torian, your thumbs up. Why do you think it was fair?
Because I can't wait for next year.
Torian's got the floor.
It was kind of easy, you know.
How did you think it was easy? What did you found like some strategies and loopholes and things like
really
that?
have to, get anything with except the stuff that you really need.
So if you were smarter about it, it was maybe a little easier. But you think overall, how would you feel if you had to do that like all day, every day? Would that be kind of a bummer?
I
Or
would
do you
hate it
think you'd
because
like
then I
it?
couldn't use the bathroom.
It'd be kind of tricky and a
I
bit
have to
annoying.
use the bathroom in my pants.
Nope.
All right, Isaac. I think Isaac's got something to share.
Also, I kept all 7 coins, but I lost one. I got one taken away, but then I found one on the ground. So in the end, I had all 7 coins. Thank you.
So there are some strategies. Okay.
Hey, Finley.
Did you guys pretty much collectively, though,
But then
as a
I found
whole,
another one.
feel pretty upset?
And Miss Beth took it away from me.
You guys probably felt pretty upset. Dexter, would you agree?
Dexter was
Why? Tell me why not. How did you feel about it?
Well, for like the end of work time, I had 10, and then I lost 5 in 10 minutes.
Okay. Lovely.
So
Lovely,
1 per
lovely.
minute.
Okay, so what do you think? Let's take a minute, all hands down. Let's just take a minute to think, Isaac. What would have happened if you guys didn't pay taxes?
well, then there wouldn't be any.
Let's take a minute to think, get your thoughts in your mind, and then we'll go over it in a minute. Everyone have an idea of what they think would happen if you guys decided not to pay your taxes? Sachi, what are you thinking?
No one would get their money.
Get their money? Sierra?
The government will take you away.
Right, you could probably get in some trouble with the government. That's not a good thing to have happen. Lola,
Might die.
why do you think you would die?
They would be hard to get around.
You needed the taxes to like go to the bathroom, and if you needed a pencil and things like that, right? You probably wouldn't be able to get some of the resources that you need. Yeah, sure.
They would chop off your head, then they'll laugh when you're dead.
Not thinking so. They would probably be angry, but I don't exactly know if that would happen.
But you said
Yeah.
yeah.
There would be no government. It would definitely kind of change the system of the government, right? If there were no taxes.
Then the taxes, they go to the government to help fix the community and stuff like that. But if they didn't have that money, then
Isaac.
they couldn't do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I like how you were thinking about that. Good thought. Isaac, do you have a thought to share?
Well, maybe if you didn't pay your taxes, things would be less money. Like if everybody didn't pay their taxes.
But then there are things that are paid for by the government now would have to be paid by more people, right? And then we probably end up having to pay more. So initially, yes, I can kind of see where you're going with that, but in the long run, I think that.
Why don't people just stop paying money and forget that money's a thing?
Money's the root of all evil.
Interesting thought. Save that for later. Save that for later. Jackson?
Okay, if we didn't have pay our taxes, then we would start falling for it.
Yeah.
Also, a thing that I found irritating was when you ask questions and you don't get money.
Right. Every time you had a question. Kind of a bummer, right? Definitely made your day a little more tricky. Okay, we'll have more time to go over questions. Put your hands up. I'm sorry, we'll get to you in a minute. Okay, so who was the king in the scenario of the penny activity? Who was the king?
Me.
Who was it, Finley? Miss Beth. And what were Miss Beth and Miss Carrie doing?
They were the people that gave us the pet, only a specific amount of pennies, and the 5th graders were kind of also like the
Bossy.
second class of the government, so because they were the people that got to take it away. So they were so it was kind of like if you watch Robin Hood, they're like kind of people that come around and like ask.
I love that connection. Yes, awesome work, Finley. Dexter?
Yeah, the teachers were the government, and then the 5th graders were like their minions that just like keep talking to them.
Absolutely. Okay, next question. Who are the colonists during the scenario? You guys know?
Us.
Why were you the colonists?
Because we were the ones that were actually playing because 5th graders.
The 5th graders were the government.
Okay, that's the next
No, they
question.
were like the bunions.
So the British government, who was that? Who played that role?
The 5th
The
graders.
5th graders. And what did the 5th graders do?
They took your money if you wanted to use their Chromebook.
Did they just like grab it away from you, or did you have to
Yes.
ask for permission? Or did you, when you needed a
They
Chromebook,
just
you
asked.
said you needed to go to the bathroom, you had to ask a question?
I did say
Charlie?
Every time I ended a question with a question, ended like a sentence with a question or directed to a 5th grader, they would just be like, pay up, and it was frustrating.
Yeah, frustrating. I like that word, absolutely. That's a good way to describe it. Torin?
Sometimes when I was doing my work, 5th graders tried to try to make me ask a question for trying to get up money. Was it what did you just say?
Isaac, last thought here.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn from a colonist to the government in 1 year.
Right, the roles will reverse next year, right? But yesterday, who were the colonists? Let's say it together. The fourth graders, you guys. Who were the government?
Fifth graders and teachers.
And who was in charge? Who was the king? Miss Beth and Miss Carrie, right? Okay, fabulous. So now we're going to read an article. And can you guys do me a favor and go to the page, this one, moment in history. So it's double-sided one. 4, 5, 6. Was the tax activity, did you guys do that all day?
No.
We did it
Part of the day?
A little bit.